Hello everyone, welcome to New Wealth Japan. I'm thrilled to have you here today. This channel is dedicated to helping travelers from around the world discover and experience the very best of Japan. From ancient temples and historic castles that have stood for centuries, to the vibrant world of anime, unique Japanese souvenirs, and incredible cuisine that will tantalize your taste buds, we cover it all. Japan is a country where tradition meets innovation, where you can enjoy a traditional tea ceremony in the morning and explore cutting-edge technology districts in the afternoon. It's this beautiful contrast that makes Japan so fascinating. We're passionate about sharing hidden gems, travel tips, and cultural insights that will make your Japanese adventure unforgettable. Whether you're planning your first trip or you're a seasoned Japan traveler, we've got something special for you. I'm truly grateful that so many people from all corners of the world share this passion for Japanese culture with us. Your enthusiasm and curiosity inspire every video we create. So sit back, relax, and let's explore Japan together. Let's get started.
You know, some places, they aren't just buildings made of wood and stone, right? They're actual stories. Stories of creation, of conflict, and sometimes stories of just sheer improbable survival. Today, we're diving into one of those great survivors.
So really think about it for a second. What does it actually take for a fortress to withstand centuries of wars, earthquakes, fires, and even just modernization? Well, answering that question brings us to a very, very special place in Japan.
Okay, to put this into perspective, out of the thousands of castles that were once scattered all across Japan, only a tiny handful have survived with their original main keep intact. And of those, the number that are designated as a national treasure, which is the highest honor you can get, is just 5. That's it. 5.
Hikone Castle, which was completed way back in 1622, is one of those elite few. And this isn't a concrete reconstruction. Nope, this is the real deal, an authentic piece of feudal Japan. Its survival is a story of a design so good it probably scared off attackers, and also just some sheer luck, avoiding all the things that brought so many other castles down.
So to really understand its secrets to survival, we're going to spend a day exploring this incredible living landmark. We'll check out everything from its formidable defenses to its surprisingly modern charm. Ready to go? Let's do this!
All right, first things first. To truly appreciate a castle, I think you have to try and see it through the eyes of an enemy. So our morning challenge is to storm the defenses and see just how ridiculously difficult it was to attack this place.
The very first thing an attacker would notice is the layout. There is no straight path to the top. It's not that easy. Instead, the approach is this long, winding spiral ramp, basically designed to confuse and exhaust an invading force long before they even got close to the main keep. The entire journey is just a carefully constructed gauntlet. You've got to approach the main gates, then climb a super steep hill on these intentionally tricky steps, and then cross a narrow, heavily guarded bridge that leads to a massive turret. Every single part of this is a trap.
And that climb is no joke. We're talking about 140 stone steps up a 50-meter-high hill. But here's the really brilliant part. The steps were built to be irregular, with slightly different heights and depths. This was designed to completely break an army's rhythm, making it impossible to charge up the hill and leaving soldiers totally exposed.
And this path leads you right to a critical defensive structure, the tenbin turret. Its name comes from its perfect symmetry, which looks like a weighing scale, or tenbin. What's really fascinating is that they actually moved this whole turret here from another castle and placed it on a wooden bridge that could be destroyed in an instant, cutting off the path and trapping attackers in a deadly choke point.
Okay, so we've survived the approach. We've reached the heart of the castle and the reason for its fame, the National Treasure main keep.
The keep's design is what makes it so special. It's this unique patchwork of different architectural styles. You can actually see 3 distinct types of gables on its roofs. And while it's beautiful, it was absolutely built to be deadly, with cleverly hidden arrow slits and, holes for dropping rocks on anyone who got too close.
Now, if you thought getting to the keep was hard, moving around inside is a whole other challenge. The interior stairs are pitched at an incredibly sharp 62-degree angle. Seriously, they're more like ladders, forcing anyone climbing them to move slowly and exposing their back. Just one final clever defensive measure.
But after all that intense military history, the castle today has a much softer and frankly way cuter side. And this is Hikonyan.
He is the city's official mascot, a cat wearing a samurai helmet, and trust me, he is a superstar. Hikonyan makes 3 scheduled appearances every single day. And right here, you can see exactly when and where to find him, whether it's a sunny day or it's raining.
All right, after meeting the local celebrity, it's time to head back down the hill for the afternoon part of our tour. We're going to explore the gardens, grab some amazing local food, and just soak in that castletown charm. First up is the Genkyuen Garden, right at the foot of the castle. This place is just a masterpiece of 17th century landscape design modeled after classical Chinese scenery. It's the absolute perfect, peaceful contrast to that imposing fortress looming above. So from the garden's total tranquility, we step onto the very lively Yume-Kyobashi Castle Road. This street has been beautifully restored to give you the whole atmosphere of the Edo period, and it's just lined with cool shops and restaurants.
When it comes to the local food scene here, one ingredient is king, Omi beef. Now this is one of Japan's top 3 brands of Wagyu, and it is famous for its incredible marbling and that rich, savory flavor.
You can find it in all sorts of amazing street food, like a hot, juicy Omi beef croquette. Or, if you want something sweet, there's a Hikodora pastry with Hikonyan's face on it. And you absolutely cannot miss the Moko Moko soft serve. It's this rich matcha ice cream with a really cool, distinctive shape. So our day is almost over, but the experience isn't. Not even close. Because as the sun sets, Hikone Castle reveals a completely different, and you could argue an even more magical side of itself. Visiting by day lets you appreciate all the historical details and the amazing city views. But at night, the atmosphere completely changes. With all the strategic lighting and special events, the castle grounds become intimate, mysterious, and just incredibly beautiful.
And these aren't just random openings either. They're tied to the seasons. So in autumn, they hold View the Moon evenings and light up the fall foliage. In spring, of course, the cherry blossoms are all illuminated. The forecast puts full bloom around April 6th. Can you even imagine seeing that lit up at night? It would be unforgettable.
So, at the end of the day, Hikone Castle isn't just a relic trapped in time. It's this dynamic, living bridge that connects a fiercely defended feudal past to a vibrant, and let's be honest, a delicious and adorable present. Which brings us right back to our first question, but with a whole new perspective. It's not just about how a fortress managed to survive 400 years of history, but how a 400-year-old fortress continues to feel so incredibly alive today.
And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed exploring this part of Japan with us. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more travelers like you who love Japan. And here's the most important part. If you haven't already, please subscribe to New Wealth Japan and hit that notification bell. By turning on notifications, you'll be the first to know whenever we upload a new video. We post new content regularly, featuring different destinations, food experiences, and cultural insights across Japan, so you won't want to miss out. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Do you have any questions about what we covered today? Is there a specific place in Japan you'd like us to feature in an upcoming video? Maybe a particular Japanese dish you're curious about, or a cultural tradition you want to learn more about? Please share your thoughts, questions, and suggestions in the comments below. We read every single comment, and your feedback helps shape our future content. Also, if you've been to Japan before, we'd love to hear about your experiences. Share your favorite memories or travel tips with our community. Let's learn from each other. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of our New Wealth Japan family. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, safe travels, and see you in the next video. Sayonara.